Good morning, viewer. Here is the news. Well, guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So I don't really go for unboxing videos, but this is the box that this came in. Now, since the last video update, there's something else that's happened. I've started to reassemble my collection of EFE 176 scale 00 gauge London Transport LT buses, all of the era of sort of the mid 1970s through to the early 80s. And it's taking time, but of course these things always do. And in and amongst, here are some Western National buses. I've still got to find a bit of space for a few more London Transport models from that era. And I put these in because, well, I grew up with them when I was a young boy visiting Chiswick and Aldenham, which I luckily enjoyed private access to both sites through a family contact. These were the things I grew up with, as well as my Western national heritage, and it allowed me to sort of get into the world in which I am now. And I have absolutely no regrets. But what's wrong with having a scale model making collection that reflects your working life? Nothing at all, I say. And if you agree or if you disagree, please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down and leave a comment below. Well, my paint station is starting to be reassembled. And you might think this is a lot of paint, and it is. It's a mixture of Tamiya, Vallejo, Rail Match, both acrylic and enamel. And please bear in mind, you're not going to be buying all this stuff in one go. You're going to be buying as and when you need for specific projects. But I've assembled this collection over the last couple of years as I move towards more and more sort of intriguing and interesting and diverse projects. So here is that star product, the feature that really makes that scene. It's a derelict Cornish engine house. And I acquired this one through the Cornish Model Centre here in Camborne in Cornwall. I didn't actually check to see if it's an exclusive to them. I think it is. You guys will know, and by all means leave a comment below. But isn't it beautiful? And if you live in Cornwall and drive around Cornwall, as many of you will do, either because you live here or are visiting on a holiday, you'll be very, very familiar with this particular piece of the scenic landscape. It's a Bachmann piece, this one, Bachmann branch line, and it's beautiful. And of course on the box you get the other products that are offered in that range. They do a complete engine house as well, if you're interested. Cost wise, the product I've bought was £34 just under, and I think the full working engine house, without animation I might stress, it's top end money. I think it was nearly £100. This one is good enough for my needs, because everything that is going to be on my model railway is things that you're going to see in Cornwall. So I'll just stop this thing from spinning around and we'll show you the product code. So there are the details on your screen now. You can see them there, Bachmann branch line, and that's the product code, and this one's in 00 scale. I don't think it's available in any other scale or gauge, regrettably, but what a beautiful piece it is. And we're going to close this video with the hillside installed with this piece on top. I'm not going to fix it down because I really can't decide on the best orientation to show it all off to its best effect. But it's absolutely fabulous. Let's bring it in once again. There is the actual piece, and that's well, chimney height, that's sort of 6-7 inches tall, and it really is substantial, and it really is a genuine and very well crafted piece of scale model making. Another update to bring you since the last update is that I've acquired the final piece in my bus ticket machine Jigsaw, which is that one right in the centre of the screen there. That is a TIM ticket machine. It does need a service. It's not a fabulous example, but it will do for now. And that really does complete my collection of ticket machines. Others are available, of course, on internet auction sites, but I wanted to concentrate on the ones that meant something to me. And it really is a fine collection, and I'm very, very lucky to have it. So I've recently, well, I say recently, over the last couple of years, kind of got to enjoy Vallejo paint a bit more. And when they sell you these products, you can buy individual colours, but they also like to sell them as sets. So on the gallery in front of you, we've got an airbrush set. I think there's a war games set, and there's also a weathering set. Well, I don't work that way. These are just paints, and I'll use them to create the effects that I wish to create on my scale models. And I suggest highly you do the same. And if you are not in the market for Vallejo or Tamiya or any other top-end products, just go and get some cheap paint somewhere and learn to use a palette and mix things up, different paints up, and go back to your school days, you know, the tricolour stuff, the three primary colours, you know, red, yellow and blue, and you can make anything from there. And that's the way to do it. Don't be conned into thinking you've got to have particular paint for a particular occasion for a particular model. Not the case. I'm lucky I can do this, but we're not all in the same position. And there we are. It really does matter to me that my channel creates an interest in scale model making for those on a budget, as well as those who are a bit more fortunate. So after a whole load of battle, I've reinstalled my 3D printer and got it configured up to my new network. I put it on a shelf, and on that shelf I've installed some 3mm cork, and that's partly to deaden the sound, although you wouldn't know right now. It's just about to commence a test print. So what else has been going on? It's absolutely stunning, and I was hoping genuinely to conclude this video with this hill scene, this corner scene finished, but I suddenly realised, as we often do, that there is much, much more work to be completed yet. So here it is. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time at St. Blazing Model World. Bye bye for now.